All right, guys, we're just going to get organised and get our next break going on. Hey, I might pinch one of these white chairs over here.
Yeah.
And just.
Or there's a roller one, whichever one you want.
Ooh, roller one.
You know, that might be more comfortable. The guitar chair there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
One of them might be more comfortable.
Yeah.
Right. Two teams.
All right, so Matty's just going to get all the minis organised and squared away. I'm going to sit here and pretend I'm watching so I can learn how to do it. Have we got anybody on the stream yet? I can't.
Not yet. I'm just about to take pictures now.
Nice. So, have we got our lucky or not box of hiding?
I will get them out at some point for you.
Yep.
Realise that I just muted it for a bit. What are we doing? What?
I'll do a bit of a spiel about it. Tell us how awesome the card is. Where it came from.
Are we going to wrap it up?
Yeah, we'll just put it in the lucky or not. Because we didn't get case cards.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm trying to have lots of miss out on case cards. So we're gonna jump straight up to the by something.
Yeah.
The hope for.
Yeah. Right, so I'll get that ready while you're breaking with it.
Yep.
Right, so where else? We've got a few coming in now. Starting everyone else that's involved. Three. We're going to give away on this one too.
Yeah, we have got a couple of giveaways. The guys I know that run the show have they decided to give 2 spots in the mini away as a bit of a giveaway.
Got Giddey Up Afl. 3.
Yeah, for those that were at the show yesterday at the Groundbreakers Trade Day, you heard about all the other awesome things that was going on. Reese was supposed to get dressed up, and sadly he chose not to. He just decided to show up as he was, which is it was a bit of a bummer, but it's his prerogative.
Yeah, he didn't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, see, he showed up as a party pooper. He didn't want to get dressed up. So, that said, that is one sexy looking party pooper. So,
I wish you'd dress up, Reese.
I spent half the day watching people, looking at cards, looking at Reese, looking at cards, looking at Reese.
Yeah.
I think, what were they trying to do? Work out what era?
What is he doing? Yeah. They're like, oh, is that the guy from that movie? But he hasn't got the hair, so obviously not him. Does he have the hair off?
Yes. But I just love the dedication the boys have to, to making their break company fun.
Reese is our model as well.
Yeah, he's our stunt model. For those that haven't seen it, that's the Cracked Ice Signature Sports Breaks jumper, hoodie,
Pretty sweet.
day wear, topped off with the, I'm not even sure what colour to call that one, but it is the Signature Sports Break.
Sand, I think it's called.
Sand? Ooh, sandstone, there we go. It almost matches his hair in the other photo, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How good's that?
Yep. Alright, so we've got one mini there.
The Mini 1, Mini 2, Mini 3. Mini 1 was Adelaide and Essendon. Mini 2 was the Battle of the West, so we had West Coast Eagles, Fremantle, which is even wester than the West Coast, West Coast Eagles, and Western Bulldogs.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams.
And I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who jumped in and filled the break. Like we're actually talking about it at the show yesterday, and we're just saying, oh, it'll find its way. AFL's new to Signature Sports Breaks, and then you guys just blew us away and went nuts and closed it out. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it was great. It's fantastic. JP, we've got to add JP in here as well. I don't forget anyone. Evening all, hope you're well. Hello. Let me just bring up the live so I can see us talking. David Richter, how buddy? Alright, we're good to go. We are good to go. There's our minis. So we might get our first 2 minis out of the way.
Okay.
Because we want to give away, we've got 2 spots on the last mini to give away.
We do.
Let me tag JP and sort it out. Alright, JP is tagged. Alright, let's go. Alright, Mini 1, Essendon and Adelaide. Essendon and Adelaide. Off to the webpage. Go past the brakes and past the accessories.
That's some damn good looking accessories.
Routine. We got a few spots left for grading for this week's submission if anyone's interested. I think there's four spots left for our next submission. For anyone that's interested. $5.50 and send them in to me. And single shuffle. Here we go. Alright, dice roller. Let's go. 5. We'll go again. 4. We'll go again. 12. Here we go. 12. It's a good sign.
Go big or go home.
That's it. That's what she said. Craig Baxter and JP.
All right. And Craig Baxter fills in the last 7.
Craig, are you in this one?
Hey, did we tag Craig? We just see if he wants to be in a mini.
Is Craig here? Craig, are you here? I don't think Craig's here. Oh, he is here.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Officer Baxter. Hello. JP. JP's in there. Now, JP has got the biggest chance here of getting through.
Craig's throwing his authority on this break.
JP, are you here, Jay? All right, so top 2 will go through. We've got 12 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, no. Craig back. I mean, that's good for you, Craig, obviously.
Valiant effort by Jay. Jay had a red hot crack there.
You did, yeah. Definitely had a good crack there, Jay.
It was like Adelaide at the end of the third quarter. They were up, but couldn't quite get there.
Craig Baxter secures 2 teams here. All right, so what do we got? We got Essendon and Adelaide.
And they're 2 pretty good hits too. So
Beautiful. Essendon. What have we done there? You don't want to do that. Essendon and Adelaide. All right. Shorten it up a little bit. North Melbourne, we have to leave that down there.
oh, you can just take the Melbourne out.
Melbourne out.
Yeah, just call them North.
Let me take the links there. Link, there we are. All right. We'll just use North.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, Jay. No, that's the way the cookie crumbles. All right. Second mini. Western Bulldogs. West Coast Eagles. Western then Perth. Fremantle. All right. We got a fresh
I
dive.
was using some of my brilliant marketing strategy
Yep.
stuff there, mate. You know,
Matty, you have put Craig in Fremantle, did I? Oh, that's Reese.
hello, Reese.
Hello, Reese. Did I put him in Fremantle, did I?
You sure did.
Oh, that'd be bloody right. Where is it? Where's Fremantle? That's that one there.
Yep. The green, the F1.
So what was it?
Adelaide up the top.
Adelaide and Essendon, was it?
That's it. Yeah, Adelaide were on fire today. They were like 5 goals down against Collingwood. Came back hard, kicked like 7 goals, 7 out of 8 in the second quarter. Held on in the third quarter, and Collingwood just seemed to have this ability to come home in the last quarter every time. And hey, take nothing away from Adelaide today. They were playing in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always a hard trip.
We got a 10 from that last roll. Yep, we did. 10. All right. Hey, Brennan. Hey, Christopher. Hello, family. How are you? All right, Nicole Jenner up the top. Brendan McCoy down the bottom. Here we go. 10 times around. Top 3, isn't it?
Correct.
It is top 3. All right, 1. Oh, I did it again. See? I forgot to reset it. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brendan McCoy, Nicole Jenner, and Brendan McCoy. Brendan McCoy, Nicole Jenner, and Brendan McCoy. All right, so we've got Brendan McCoy grabs the Western Bulldogs. We have Nicole Jenner grabs the West Coast Eagles. Where are they?
Down the bottom.
There we are. And number 3. Oh, goodness me.
You're the everywhere man, mate.
AFL, yeah. I should have just done Brendan twice. That's what she said. All right.
Boom, Tish. Fremantle.
She's saying everything tonight, isn't she?
You've got a lot to say.
Fremantle.
All right.
All right. So number 3 is actually a giveaway of 2 spots. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab all these. We're going to chuck these. We're going to chuck up a new roll. We're going to wait till we get over 6. There we are. An 8. 8 is the roll. We're going to refresh this one. We're going to chuck these in here. We're going to take out these 2. So we've only got names in here. Is that right? Only names? Yep. There's only 2 left. All right. 8 times around. Top 2 will get 3 minis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Craig Baxter and Brendan McCoy, 2 signature sports breaks legends.
Couldn't go to 2 better blokes.
Well, could have. I could have got them. All right. So Brendan McCoy, you were second, and Craig Baxter. Craig Baxter, you were
Look out.
there. All right. There we go. So Matt Gary, that's me, because I thought I'd jump in on the AFL to support the business.
We love you, mate.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Matt Gary. He's a good bloke, that guy.
Well, he keeps telling us so.
Yeah. I'd like to thank my mum, Craig said. I'll thank your mum as well, Craig.
What's that banging on the garage door? That's Craig.
Yeah, he's turned up. I can hear the sirens. All right, St Kilda and Sydney. St Kilda and Sydney. Let's go. Freshie. Let's get it going. Dice roller. Fresh dice. Let's go. Oh, look at that. 10. All right. Let's reset this. All right. 10 times. We have top 2. Let's go. 1.
Come on,
2,
Craig. You got
3,
this.
4. Come on, Matt Gary. 5, 6, 7. Come on, Matt Gary. Both spots. 8. What was it? 9, 10.
Oh!
Brendan McCoy and Matt Gary. Brendan McCoy and Matt Gary. There we go. So Brendan McCoy grabs himself St Kilda, and I've got the Swans. I've got the Swans. So, Matty Hot Hands, there we are.
Sydney.
Matty Hot, the winner is Sydney. All right. There we go. For some reason, Craig Baxter is underlined there. There we go. Okay.
He likes to stand out.
Yep. He certainly does. All right. Let's go to our AFL. Now, what number are we on? 43.
43.
43, and it is $60. We're on $60. All right, we are live there. You can start cracking. I'm going to put up the names while we do that.
Beautiful. All right. So guys, first things first, we contacted Select in regards to the lack of case cards in our box. And apparently there's a third way of purchasing cases that I've never heard of. So you can only get case cards in boxes that you buy directly from the Select website. And because we have a supplier that helps us with all our stock at Signature Sports Breaks, obviously that didn't happen. So so that was a bit of a bum deal. I know I was excited about the case cards, and I would assume you guys were. So what we've done is we've tried to come up with something to give you guys something to aim for. So Amy and I have decided to donate a very special card. Now, this card's from the 2022 Supremacy Series, right? The Supremacy Rookie Series. And because we're here on the Gold Coast, I decided I'll make sure we give us a Gold Coast player. In the Supremacy Series, you got 3 cards in a box, and you had 3 cards rated to 70 or numbered to 75, and 1 card numbered to 25. And I would like to let you guys know that somebody's going to win a Mac Andrew 15 or 25 rookie card. All right, so draft pick number 5 for the Gold Coast Suns. He's been playing like an absolute legend. He's actually running around on the field today. So if you get a chance, go and watch the guy. He's an absolute weapon. All right. Now, just so you know, for those that are interested, this bad boy comps anywhere between $250 and $300. It is a rare card and a sought after card, and it's going to go into our lucky or not dip. All right. So at the end of the break, somebody's going to. What did we do?
We've got some clapping. Oh,
clapping.
Sorry. Hang on. Oh, I accidentally hit the fart button then. Sorry.
I thought that was me. All right. So, so at the end of the break, and at the end of each break, we're going to go to our lucky or not. We're going to razz the all the people in the break.
Could you be lucky or not?
I love it. I have. That's about as up to speed as my my pathetic dad jokes. That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we're going to get underway, guys. I'm going to smash through this. I'm sitting in a better position today. We after last game, I got dragged into the coach's room, and he gave me an absolute pasting. Told me all the things I did wrong on the ground, and so I'm going to. Hopefully, I can resurrect myself.
Probably put that over there.
Pop that over there.
Yep.
All right.
Chuck your bases in there.
All right. So let's get this bad boy. We'll slide these over here just a little bit, and we'll pop him over here. So there you go. Mac Andrew. All right. So we're up to box 3 and box 4. We'll start with box 3, only because my OCD will get in the way if I go backwards. All right. So now, as per normal, guys, we're still hunting. Like, there's heaps of insert cards and there's heaps of numbered cards. So these signature cash bounties in the AFL tend to go off pretty quick. Empty box. Down there. Pop these guys over here. 1 and 2. All right. Okay, so fingers crossed I've got this right. No, stay in screen, boys. All right. Get rid of that. And here we go. Now, these can be a bit painful to open. I've just got to get my my positioning right. Come on, play fair. All right. Now, the beauty of these is they hide them in. I'll go the first pack nice and slow, and then we'll break through it. So we've got Luke Bruce for the Hawks, Adam Sard. Funny little point. We sell cards to a lot of people, and we've actually just picked up a couple of Adam's family members have become customers of ours and have started to buy a few of his cards. That's a little bit exciting. Matt Perryman for the Giants, Jamie Elliott for the Magpies. We'll go up the back a little bit here. Dion Prestia. This guy is absolutely, he's having a great year. Him and another Richmond guy are actually going to push for the Brownlow. Isaac Smith. Travis Boak. Tim Wembley, St Kilda. And at the back, we'll start with Jeremy Cameron, Captain Nine Eyes. So anybody who watched the game on Friday night would have seen that he got taken out. Friendly fire by one of his own teammates. And yeah, due to the concussion rule, he's out of. He'll be out of contention for a few days. So poor guy. Friendly fire.
You like that?
I'm just loving this. All right, here we go. The beautiful thing about this is is that my hint to speed up. Karen Peterson, captain of the Carlton female team. Jared Lyons. The grub. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that live. Sorry. Toby Green is a phenomenal player, but I tell you what, he'd be hard to play on. Gemma Horton for Port Adelaide. Rowan Marshall for the Saints. Darcy Fogarty for Adelaide. And we go to Sarah Hosking for Richmond. First of our inserts, Andrew Gaff for West Coast Eagles, who lost by a record 200 and something stupid last week. And Daisy Pearce. And there goes Toby. All right. So now that we know basically what the cards all look like and whatnot, and these ones, while they're a good card, the colour spot, they're not numbered. We'll just tear through these a little bit quicker now. And standard rule applies, guys. If you don't want the base card sent to you, just let us know. There you go. There's one for you, Matty Hot Hands. Big Lance Franklin. All right. We might have something there. They're all base. At the back, Zach Toohey. One of the greatest players that played for Carlton we got rid of. Don't ask me why. North Melbourne. Here we go, guys. So North Melbourne's got the first numbers card. Number 39. And that is Flynn Perez for North Melbourne. And it's numbered 38 of 255. Look at that card, 38, numbered 39. Who's got North?
North is Matty Dunn.
Matty Dunn, well done, mate.
Matthew Dunn.
They're a great looking card, the numbers.
Matty Dunn, well done.
Matty Dunn, well done.
Yeah. Matty Dunn, well.
Oh, this is just going to get worse. I can see it. It's the bad puns. Oh, go that way. So we'll move these ones up the back a little bit for us. Base, base, and base. And colour spot, Charlie Cameron. He was having a real bad day until the very last kick of the game on the weekend and snagged his first goal with the last kick of the game. All right. So base, 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 base. Oh, we got our first milestone. Tom Lynch, 200 games for the Tigers. Space, space. I really like these milestone cards. They Dockety, the Doc, and we've got a colour spot. Brad Crouch for St Kilda. Who got the Saints again?
Saints went to St Kilda, is it?
Yes.
Brendan McCoy. Brendan McCoy.
Brad Crouch is one of the good, hard, honest footballers. He's quite happy to run through you if you're standing around too long. He's a very tough footballer. Here we go. Dylan Shield, also a good footballer. Maxi Gorn, Amy's favourite. I think she just punched the computer screen. She's not a fan. Ash Riddle, Ash Riddell, I should say, is her name for the North Melbourne Kangaroos. You know how it works, guys. You've got your beloved, and you tend to make a few bad decisions to make them the butt of some of your jokes. Sadly, I've been doing that for 20 odd years. I just go home, find my place to sleep out in the backyard, and I'm good to go. All right, so what do we got here? We got Footy Stars, so that's the number 1 card. If anybody wants the number 1 card, shout out. Otherwise, we will random it.
I want it.
You want it?
What is it?
It's a number 1. It's the Footy Stars number 1.
Is it as good as Josh Giddey?
Well,
no.
In my eyes, it's on par, but it is a base card. All right, here we go. Aaron Norton, Essentials for the Western Bulldogs.
Big card?
Yeah, it's a good card, mate. It's an Essentials. So Essentials, one of the sets. As a giveaway in the packs here, there's a instant win card, one in every 1,296 packs. So that's a very hard to find card.
How many packs do we have in the case?
I'll tell you what.
Too slow. No, you got it wrong.
Around.
I'll tell you how we'll tell.
Yep. How are we going to tell?
It didn't work.
Ooh.
It's 36 packs, is it?
36 packs per box.
By 12. By 12.
By 12 boxes.
By 12.
Yes.
So 36 by 10 is 360.
Yep.
And then add on
so it's about
12, 24, so that'll be 384.
One in every 4 cases.
432. Are you sure?
Packets, yeah, they're about that. Sounds about right. Danaher, Cummings, Brittany Benici. She's a tough footballer. Liam Ryan.
Oh, I added 12.
Tyler Hanks.
Brian Anios said 432. What's going on here? Who's Brian Anios?
Let's see. I am just, mate, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. I'd like to say thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Amy. Whoever's sitting at home, well done.
Both of them probably.
Tyler Banks.
Both probably playing the game.
Well, if they're smart, they'll be sitting there with a glass of wine. Yeah. This pumping. Yeah. Kids sitting around.
Look.
What's that?
Look at your see, you calculated.
Isaac Heaney, Whitfield. We've got another colour spot here. The beauty of it is we're getting all the colour spots out of the way early.
Get them out of the way.
Tom Papley, Angela Foley, Cameron Guthrie, Aaron Norton, and all base.
Yep.
All right.
We're picking up some hobby. David Victor will love that. We're getting some hobby boxes, guys, for AFL. So we're moving up in the world. Not that these aren't any good, but we're going to look at some hobby product for everybody.
Okay, go through the base pretty quick. There's something there. Let's have a quick look at that one. It looks like a mascot. Nick Blakey. Oh, down he goes. Nick Blakey for the Swans. There you go. Mascots. Base. So we've got a Cats. Base. We've got a Geelong Cats milestone, Mitch Duncan. This guy's a great player. You don't get to play 250 games of AFL unless you're pretty good at what you do. So for those that aren't aware, you hit 300 games in the AFL. So 200 games will get you a life membership at a team. 300 games will get you a life membership in the AFL. So that means you get a free ticket to every grand final for the rest of your life. Yeah, and all big AFL events, you're a part of it.
Yeah, we got them, David.
Okay, what do we got here? I think this looks like it could be an essentials. It's going to be for Carlton. Oh, it's the beast. It's the beast. Charlie Curnow. There you go.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, Charlie's
The colours are saying it's good, so.
Nice. So Charlie is the reigning Coleman medalist, which is the guy that's kicked the highest amount of goals in last season. And he's leading this season up until about 4:15 today, where Tex from Adelaide kicked one extra goal, kicked 5 goals today in a losing game, which is pretty impressive. And he's not.
Alistair Lynch kick.
Sorry?
How many did Alistair Lynch kick?
Who cares? I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
Hey, funny story. I went to the
Paddy Cripps.
I went to the Lions game many years ago. I think I was like 10. My stepdad took me to the Lions game, and I was sitting in the crowd. And back then, I was a big fan of Alistair Lynch. I played for the Sherwood Magpies.
Yep.
And I was a massive fan of Alistair Lynch because he was all the rage back then, right? And I'm sitting in the thing, and every time Alistair Lynch got the ball, I'd stand up and I'd cheer and all this sort of stuff. And I was sitting about halfway through the game. The lady right next to me says, "Do you like Alistair Lynch?" And I said, "Yep." I said, "He's my favourite player." Blah blah blah. Long story short, she said, "I'm his mum."
Oh, beautiful.
And yeah. Anyway, so she asked my stepdad if she could have my address, which she gave to her. And then she sent a signed poster, like a big, in a poster case.
Yep.
Is that a good one? That one?
That's Jamie Ellett is 150 games. He's a great footballer. He doesn't miss many games. I think he's
on fire upstairs.
He's on fire.
Well done.
And in true on fire form, I almost threw that handful of base in the bin. I won't do that, guys. I'll hang on to it.
I've actually nearly done that before. So it's okay.
As long as I'm not the what do you call it, the leader in the pack. Okay, what do we got here? We got a colour spot again. Well, the upside to it is we've just about ran through all the colour spots. Caitlin Ashmore for the Hawks. How am I going, guys? Give me a thumbs up if I've managed to get some of these cards in the middle of the screen and made it a little bit easier for you guys to follow along. Bing bong. Oh, so we got
You are a bit low, though.
Okay, a bit low. Yes,
Yeah.
sorry. Yes, a bit low. There we go. So here I am looking at the cards. Now, Matty cheated. Matty has a camera right here. Right, see where my hand is? He has a camera right here, so he can see. But he's shorted me on this one. He's gone, "No, Brian, you fly by the seat of your pants, sir."
But it's a bit delayed. That's the only thing with that.
That's okay.
But you can look up here.
Yeah.
Big screen in front of
Yeah.
you. What's that, a bowl of goldfish?
Can you guys see the working conditions I'm forced to endure? It's all right. Here we go. It's Essendon.
Essendon.
It is Essendon. It is Darcy Parish. Again, another good footballer. Get it in the right position, Brian. There we go. Darcy Parish. And again, these essentials, they're not a numbered insert or anything like that, but they are a really good looking card. And this year they released 4 different colour runs of the essential inserts. The
Are
story.
they essential to the collection, or?
They're called essential players, but
Yeah.
if the difference between AFL and most and a lot of other sports is people tend to collect the full team. People, while they will chase individual players, most people will chase a full team. Tell you what, another colour spot, Matty Rowell. One of my clients that I train, and work on with his injury recovery used to run the biggest junior competition in Victoria. They had a massive junior AFL competition. They had over 22,000 or 24,000 kids playing every weekend. And some of the big names, here you go, here's one of them. Nick Dacos, Jack Silvani, the list goes on and on and on and on. A lot of them went through, and he said this guy, Matty Rowell, is possibly one of the best footballers he's ever seen, and to boot, he's one of the nicest blokes he's ever met. He said he had more time for that kid, and he's glad that he's moved up here to the Gold Coast now, and he can go and watch him play. So I would assume he will be at the, here we go, mascots. Nothing in the rest of that. Eagles, Liam Ryan. These mascot cards, they're called the kids card because they're, it's a good, funny little card, but we actually like them. Here we go. So we've only had one numbers card come out so far. I really should have put that up here, shouldn't I? Because that is a numbered card. It's a box here. I think we get 2 per box, maybe. Maybe I should do some research and get back to you guys. What do you think? Sorry. Okay. You can tell I'm a card lover because I'm just focused on breaking them. Yeah, I just want to rip them open. And it's an Adelaide Crows, Anne Hatchard. Anne Hatchard, I think she plays at full back and hits like a steam train. Cool. All right. Colour spot. Adam Serra, Carlton, came to Carlton from Fremantle 2 years ago, and he's finally found his feet, and he's playing like a legend. So you guys all obviously have your teams that you would follow and support and whatnot. Being a Carlton supporter, I can tell you it is the hardest thing to do. Week in, week out. 1 week they are on top of the world. They are unbeatable. They are phenomenal. The next week they just throw it away and get beaten by the worst team going. Angela Foley, Port Adelaide, mascots. And all right, we've got about 10 packs to go in the first box. How you going over there, Matty? I get worried when you're quiet. I don't know what you're up to.
I'm getting ready for the next drop.
All right, here we go. Okay, we've got a mascots again. Andrew Brayshaw, Fremantle. Ben McKay is the twin brother of Harry McKay, plays for Carlton. If you want to see anything hilarious, just watch these two on a podcast or on any sort of interview together. Hilarious. And I don't know what happens, but I don't think they've ever been able to play on each other once in the AFL. Because one's a full back at North Melbourne, the other's a full forward at Carlton, which would be a match made in heaven. Nick Dacos. There we go, Zach Butter's colour spot. And base cards, okay. Zach Butters for Port Adelaide. Again, he had a blinder last week. Had a great game last week. All right, well, this is getting good because we haven't hit very many numbered cards, so they've all got to be in the next bunch of cards, so next bunch of packs. What do we got here? 2, 3. Oh, here we go. Here's our first acetate. So in the back, it is AFL classified. I love these acetate cards. Each year, they are one of the most sought after cards. Yep. Let's see if I can get that into... Oh, Gold Coast Suns. Here we go. David Swallow, Captain Courageous. David Swallow was a draft rookie, or I think he was #1 rookie in 2011, and he's been at the Suns ever since, and he's an absolute superstar. Numbered 233, I don't know if you can see that there, 233 of 365, and it's called 360, or there is 365 numbers because 365 newspapers a year. Actually, come on, you. Where are you going? He tried to run away on you guys. Now, I really can't see what anybody's writing up there. Wow, you got one of those shiny cards. I've been waiting since the first night. All right. So, we've got a colour spot. Josh Kelly for the GWS. Josh Kelly! Josh Kelly!
Josh Kelly!
Colour spot. All right. Oh no, don't do that to me. Two, base, base, base. There's an essentials, base at the back. Jamie Lambert, and it's Nat Fife again. So at Fremantle, we've got a couple of decent cards. Nat Fife. All right, here we go. Okay, we've got to be. We've systematically avoided all the insert cards. We've only got 2 of them so far. There you go, Jeremy Captain Nine Eyes. And we've got a colour spot again. Base, Tim English for the Western Bulldogs. I can't tell you much about this bloke apart from he's about 17 feet tall. We'll get in there. There we go. All right, here we go. Base. Josh Dacos, Nick Dacos' little brother. Darcy Tucker, 100 game milestone. I'm doing a real bad job breaking these guys because I'm in anticipation to see what's going to come in the thing. But we so sorry if I go a little bit silent. I'm sitting here going, come on, where's something cool? I want it. I really shouldn't do that, should I? They are all cool cards, so okay, we got another colour spot. Georgia G for Essendon. She's a very good player. I'm not a very good supporter of other teams, but I can tell you that she plays a great game of footy. Oops, sorry, a bit close to the camera there, Brian. 2, 3. Okay. What do we got here? I think we got another mascots. Yes, we have. We've got a mascots. Emily Bates for Brisbane. And we always sleeve these because being the shiny silvers, we want to make sure we don't get any scratches or anything on them. All right. 4 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually, that reminds me, Emily Bates.
Emily Bates.
When I was younger, I used to do Taekwondo. And we had our trainer was Mr. Bates.
Story.
And it just reminded me then. So we had to call him Master Bates.
Oh no! I asked, didn't I? I knew. I had to ask. I had to ask. So obviously the Taekwondo didn't help you. Dylan Grimes for Richmond.
Oh, Richmond. The greatest.
Who's got Richmond?
Is that the one? Greatest team? No. Richmond Tigers. Tigers.
We are from Tigerland. A fighting fury. We're from Tigerland. Still side bottom. Not to be confused with his brother front bum. No, too far. We got Dustin Martin, one of the greatest players. Oh, there we go. Dustin Martin, one of the greatest players.
Martin. There he is. Dusty.
The Josh Giddey of.
Yeah, Want to take a photo of it or what?
Well, we can.
One more.
Ready?
Yeah.
There you go, Josh. Did you get him?
You got him. Yeah.
You got him? Okay.
Yeah, got him. Just the base card, Josh. Come on.
Yeah, don't get too carried away. So, Luke Shuey, Essential West Coast Eagles. So I'm just going to have a check in a moment and just give you guys an idea of what... Oh, let's come back to him in a second. And David Rioli, base cards. And it is another Essential. So Connor Rosey for the Port Adelaide. For the Port Power. Base cards. All right, last pack. Common parallels, one per 2 packs. Mascots, 1 per 6 packs. Essentials, milestone games, 1 per 9, 8, and 26. Yeah, so we've got a few of them. There should be 1 numbers per box, one Brownlow predictor per 2 boxes. Okay, all right. So well, we have hit our 2 cards so far. Let's see what's going to finish us off. And it is a colour spot. And it's a good one though. Jordan DeGoey. For the Magpies. Again, Magpies today. He had a blinder. Magpies got over by 2 points, I think, with the last kick of the game. And they've proven themselves to be the team that just keeps coming back. All right, let's go. Box 2.
Sort of like herpes.
And Essendon drug focused jokes.
We need
Put on to 'em? I think we do, yes. Okay. Empty box. And football cards. Can we see all them? Beautiful. All right, here we go. Second box. Okay, let's find some gold in here, guys. You know what I do need to do? I need to get Oscar to come and help me because Oscar always finds the good cards. Side bottom, Will Day, Steve Caniglio for GWS, Hannah Priest, Brody Ben King, Monique Conti. I'd be interested to find out, with all you guys, do you guys collect all your base cards? Do you keep them and put them in sets? Or do you just chase inserts?
I mainly coach Josh Giddey.
Mate, you should Google and find out which team he follows, because
Okay.
we've got another Essentials here. Tom Liberatore, another great player.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Josh Giddey and the AFL. I know he'd have to follow somebody. Where's he hail from?
Josh Giddey visits his favourite AFL team. Looks like Hawthorn.
It's Hawthorn, the Hawks. Okay.
Hawks.
Charlie Curnow,
Yes,
Nick
it
Lewis,
is.
Dana Hooker, Scott Pendlebury, colour spot, Callum Mills for Sydney, Patrick Dangerfield. Yeah, how about him?
Pies recently. There you go. So he was at the Pies recently, but yes, he does. His childhood team was the Hawks.
Because I would safely assume, and I'd safely bet that he played a bit of footy as a young fella.
Well, he probably could have been a footy star as well.
Yeah.
He could have been a footy star and made a quarter of what he's making now. Think about that. Eh? He could have been.
He'd be so over the moon with that, wouldn't he? Mate, I'm just glad that you think of AFL stars make a quarter of what Josh Giddey would be making. What do we got here? We got
Well, the Stars only make about 300
Caleb
grand a year,
Sarong.
300 grand a year?
A million for the good guys.
Yeah.
Your marquee players will be hitting $1 million a year.
I'd say Giddy's on about 10 million a year.
It's his
He's
shout.
worth it. He's
That's
worth
his
it.
shout. Look out. Brian's thrown everything everywhere.
Oh, I think it might be dead actually. Yes, yeah.
Yep. That's why I didn't see it. It was pulling. I'm just going to have a quick bevy.
It's hard to see them. Hard to see the screen when they're dead.
Again, solid advice by the head coach here. All right, here we go. I've got dust and bits of card plastic floating around up my nose everywhere here, trying to tear up the storm. Okay, Bryony, Rampy, Caniglio, Jack, Tom Papley mascot, Matty Rao, Caleb Daniel, Brad Crouch, Zach Butters. The ratio of base cards to normal cards in these packs is pretty high. In the footy stars, as Matty said before, we have got a couple of hobby boxes coming, and the difference is in these cards you're chasing the gold parallel inserts, and in the hobby boxes you're chasing the platinum inserts.
Yep.
Jake Lever,
Dusty's on $1 million last 2 years, right?
Yep.
Yep. Buddy Franklin dropped from $1 million down to what about what's Josh Giddey on?
Oh, here we go. All right, this will be good.
Yeah, what do we
This
got?
will be good. All right, here we go. Let me do this. 1, 2, 3. Now,
Red alert.
it's been a couple of weeks since I've opened up a.
Red alert.
Actually, I will get. Where did I put those? I had them just here. You've moved them on me, haven't you? The white signature.
Have you lost? They're worth a lot of money.
I know, right? You know what? I'm just gonna. I'll use this. Nobody can see through that, can they? All right, at the back, we'll go for the colour spot first. Colour spot is for Western Bulldogs. Eleanor Brown.
Eleanor Brown. She is good.
We'll sleeve her in a minute.
Always
Okay,
sleeve
here
Eleanor.
we've got. All right, so this is an insert. It is okay. I've given it away. It's Carlton. Somebody's going to be very happy with this one. This is a Brownlow predictor, and it's the gold.
But Carlton's not going to get the Brownlow.
Well,
Oh, they could.
mate. So
Sorry,
there's
I'm
3
thinking
players.
Premiership.
There's.
I was thinking Premiership.
Let's get to the end of the season. Thanks, mate. Let's get to the end of the season. Okay, so who's got Carlton?
Me. No, Carlton is
Craig Baxter.
Craig Baxter, Officer Baxter.
All right. Well, this is a Brownlow predictor. I'm just going to pull the skin off, pull the Band-Aid off. Here we go. Ready? Sam Walsh.
Wow.
What a beast. What a beast. I think he had 37 possessions last weekend. If he doesn't get 3 votes for last weekend's game, there'll be problems. Sam Walsh. Now, these are normally numbered. Yeah, down the bottom. Oh, I should know this. Woohoo! So Sam Walsh is an absolute guru. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's a low number, so it's 0.
What?
So it's definitely under 20. That's a good thing. Who knows what Sam Walsh's jumper number is? Anyone off the top of their head?
6.
6? This card is a 19.
Oh.
19 of
19?
260. 19!
Who is it, Sam?
Sam Walsh.
Walsh.
I think he's 12. I could be wrong.
I think he's older than that, mate.
Well, he looks about
At
12.
least 19.
But there you go, Craig Baxter. What a cracker. That's a ripper of a card, mate.
Oh,
And
18.
18. 1 off.
Who was it? Brad Van Delft was the last one. He used to answer all the jersey numbers.
Yeah. Where's Brad? Brad, you left us. 18. Now, who's up there? Somebody's given us the magical 18. Oh, congratulations. That's a ripper of a card. All right, we'll just move you guys back over there just a
Someone
little
was
bit.
quicker on the Google than me. I'll tell you what, I'm not Matty Google hands.
All right. Okay, well, that makes me feel better. I'm happy now that I've
I
seen
think
that.
it might be Davo, is it? It was David Richter.
All right.
Richter. And he wouldn't have been quicker on the Google, so he would have known that.
Goey, Taylor Harris. Taylor Harris is a former Carlton player who's gone to Melbourne, and she's also an Australian champion boxer, and I think she's actually got a world title fight coming up. This chick is a tough cookie. Luke Parker, Nick Natnui, Colour Spot, Riley O'Brien. What's going on?
She's a champion boxer.
Boxer,
and,
yeah.
And an AFL star.
Yeah, pro boxer. And can box. She's not one of these... Oh, look, we left... There you go. We'll put those two together for a minute. They can talk to themselves. David Swallow again. All right. So, Eleanor Brown. The funniest thing is my kids love opening these cards because they look at some of the faces that they've managed to capture on these players, and they just have a red hot go at it. So we won't do that because here at Signature Sports Breaks we are professional in the way that we do things.
Are we?
Well, I was going to say, if you believe that, I've got some land west of Perth
Yeah,
for
I
sale.
got a response for that.
Luke Bruce.
Have a laugh.
Oh, just there you go. Have a crack up.
Yeah.
Have a laugh. Adam Soud, Harry Perryman, GWS, Jamie Elliott, and we got Charlie Cameron. We'll go up the back. Mark McRae, Jai Simpkins for North, Caleb Sarong, and we got it's a Brisbane Lions, Lockie Neal, 200 game milestone.
I went to school with his sister.
Learnt lots. Choose.
He's a Brisbane man.
He is. He's a Brisbane boy. There you go. Lockie
He
Neal.
actually went to my same school, Graceville.
Yeah.
Graceville State School. For those playing at home.
And next week, join in as Matty regales the prom night. And I got silence there.
His sister was Susio.
Mate, you brought me along for the bad dad
Susie
puns.
Susie O'Neill.
Tim Kelly, Karen Peterson, Jared Lyons, Toby Green. We got another milestone. Ailey Drennan, Tom Jonas, Tom Liberatore, Geelong, Nina Morrison. Now that's a hairdo. Look at that one. Go Nina.
Looks like Tina Turner.
And we got, I think it's a Port Adelaide. Aliyah, 100 games. Tell you what, some of these Sudanese players are absolute beasts on the ground. Alrighty. Yeah, I remember a good friend of mine, Anthony Koutafidis, played for Carlton, hence the reason we got the number 43 up there. It was on the side of the case too, so it wasn't all me. But yeah, he was telling us he took a massive pay cut. He went from like $650,000 down to around $300,000 to help the Carlton football team out at the time when Chris Judd was coming over. And then when he heard Chris Judd came and was on 1.1 million, he lost it. You know, it absolutely shattered him. He said, "Why am I, the best player we got, taking such a huge pay cut, and we're paying this guy so much overs?"
Was he better?
Chris Judd, he was a champion. Don't get me wrong. Look, he was definitely a champion. Daisy Pearce, Luke Franklin, Chad Wingard, Andrew McGrath, Colour Spot, Earl Essendon, James Aish, Todd Goldstein, Sarah Hosking, Darcy Fogarty, and Rowan Marshall. All right, I think I'll keep doing them like that for the moment. And guys, just let me know if you're happy with how that rolls out. Andrew McGrath. Obviously, I'm new to this. We normally just tear packs apart and sort through them like crazy. Here we go. I think we've got a colour spot here. Nick Martin, Essendon, Oliver Florent, Bailey Fritsch. Yeah, we've got a colour spot, so we'll go to the back. Dion Prestia, Isaac Smith, Geelong, Travis Folk for Port, Tim Membry for the Saints, and our colour spot is Sebastian Ross for the Saints. There's nothing I would like to see more out of this box, out of this case, preferably out of this box, than a AFL instant win card. And if we do hit one, we'll randomise it at the end of the break because everybody deserves a chance. What a lot of the guys do in the break groups is they redeem it, and if they get a box, they then break the box between all the players that were in that thing. So that's an option we can discuss if we do find one, or we can simply randomise and give the instant win to whoever gets it. Harris Andrews, Tom Green, Dylan Moore, another base, Matthew Kennedy, He's like a truck. This guy, he just doesn't stop. Jared Witts for the Suns. Luke McDonald for North. Nat Fife, Fremantle. Rory Sloane. And what do we got here? We got an essential. Liam Ryan, West Coast Eagles. How you going over there, Sam Walsh? I think he's quite happy.
Hey, yeah, sort of next breaks.
No, Sam Walsh, mate. Sam Walsh.
Oh, who's Sam Walsh?
Sam Walsh.
Oh, that guy, yep.
Sam Walsh. Sam Walsh. I do know that everybody at Carlton last year thought he was a shoo-in to win the Brownlow. His season's starting to get back on track this season, so I don't know, maybe the last 9 rounds he can just play out a blinder. And Luke Bruce, Adam Sard, he keeps showing up. Adam, we've got another colour spot here. Harry Perryman, GWS, we'll go to the we'll go to the back. Caleb Sarong, David Swallow, Daniel Rioli. He was the other guy I was talking about before from Richmond, who's having a blinder this year. Jordan Dawson, Max King, Big Max, sorry, I'll lift that up a little bit, team. And here's our colour spot. Will Day for the Josh Giddey Hawks. All right, so we need an acetate and we need a numbers at least in this box coming up. All right, there we go. Got him. I thought I was going to have to pull out some of my jiu-jitsu skills. Give these guys a how's your mother? Georgia G, Essendon, Joe Danaher. Look, I'm big on good players, and Joe Danaher is a good player, but I've never seen anybody sook as much as Joe Danaher. Yeah, again, I shouldn't throw my opinions out here, but too late, it's out there. if he could just concentrate on footy, he'd be a superstar. Okay, we've got another base at the bottom there, Brittany Bonici, Liam Ryan. We'll go up the back here. Bailey Dale, Western Bulldogs. Zach Tui, former Carlton player. Gemma Hort. And we got a Lions mascot. There he is. There he is. That's possibly the best photo I've seen of him, though. What's the? How did it work at the break day yesterday? Whinge and win. So have a whinge about Joe, and he hangs around.
That's it. Yeah. Well, Robbie had a whinge. He said, "Oh, I'm not getting anything," and then all of a sudden, blank slate, bang. Blank slate JT, bang. And then we got 2 more.
Yeah, and I will say I was a little bit disappointed. He had the perfect opportunity to be shouting us a beer because he was at the bar. Yeah, I mean, I'm just joking, Robbie, just joking, mate. Okay, there he is, Sam Walsh in full flight. Montana Ham, Christian Petrarca, Jake Stringer. We've got a colour spot here. We'll go to the back. Bianca Jacobson, Noah Anderson for the Suns. Shea Bolton, Richmond, Emma Kearney, and Jack Rewalt. He's the guy that I voted not to last more than 2 seasons, but here he is, still going strong. What a champion. How's the other breaks looking over there, mate?
Looking great.
Looking great.
We got a new NBA hobby break about to drop in 40 minutes.
Okay. So there you go, team. I hope you all heard that. NBA hobby break dropping in around 40 minutes.
7 o'clock.
So he's great, and this is Emily Bates. John Newcomb for the Hawks. Jack Silvani. Again, fantastic player. Always looks like he's going to break out in tears, though.
Matty, can you give all my base cards, base and colour spots away? What about Big Fev? You like him? Okay. Did you answer that one?
No, I didn't see that one.
What about Big Fev?
I loved Big Fev. I loved him when he was a 17-year-old kid and came to Carlton in a helicopter because Big Pig's ass, the president of the footy team, the president of Carlton Footy Club, flew him in on his own chopper, and he kicked 10 goals in his debut match. I went, oh, we're onto something big here. I've met Fev a few times, and I can tell you he is larger than life. And being a full forward, they've always got big personalities. Charlie Dixon, because they like to be the focal point of everything, which is understandable. Bev was, I think, one of the most maligned players in the history of the AFL. He was a champion. He couldn't have, I'm not saying he could have been something great. He was an absolute superstar. He won the Coleman a whole heap of times. The year that they Hawthorn and Carlton played in the last game, and Buddy Franklin needed 6 goals to get over. I'm knocking everything up. To get past Bev to win the Coleman. And for the last quarter of the game, they played like 26 players in the back line. Bev couldn't turn left, turn right, turn anything. And that's when Buddy at Hawks won the Coleman. Alicia Eva,
David,
Lewis.
Craig Baxter, thank you for donating your cards. They will be going to the Children's Hospital.
Thank you, mate. That is awesome.
And same with you, Nicole. Thank you very much. So any base cards
Kirsty Lamb,
from you two guys, we'll take them
Luke
to the
Ryan.
Children's Hospital once we've got enough.
Jimmy Webster. That's awesome, guys. Thank you.
And
Katie Brennan.
what about him interviewing AFL Brownlow night for the footy show?
Well, who put that up?
David Richter.
David. That was one of the greatest media. I'll just finish here. Nick Dacos, absolute superstar, absolute champion, playing for the wrong team. Anybody want to tell me what team he barracked for growing up? You'd like to say Carlton? No, not Carlton. Well, he barracked for Carlton. His dad played for Collingwood. That Brownlow night was the messy. Like, I think six of the presenters that night were very messy, but Fev just took it to a whole new level. All right, here we go. Dylan Shield, Max Gawn, Braden Maynard, Liam Dugan, Liam Duggan, Callum Mills. We've got a colour spot. We'll go from the back. Jade Gresham, Tom Atkins, Eleanor Brown, and our colour spot, Isaac Smith. There you go. I was about to say he's the one that helped his friend leave the ground the other day, but no, it wasn't him. It was Gary Rowan, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that. Oh, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go and find that Brownlow night and replay it. That was it was a train wreck, and you couldn't stop watching it. But Clayton Oliver, Sam Taylor, Aylin, we got base card, Zach Bailey, great little player for Brisbane. There we got a mascot by the looks of it, Sam Berry, Georgia Prasparkas, Ben McKay, and Connor Rosie, Port Adelaide, and got a Geelong, Nina Morrison. Yeah, that's big hair. That is very big hair. I think she's trying to outdo the mullets. Trying to show the boys how to mullet.
It's a 40-minute perm before every game.
Yeah. Well, she's trying to keep up with the boys at least, Some of the mullets getting around this season are horrendous. All right, here we go.
Happy to do that, much, baby.
Favola was drinking in the hotel spa for 4 hours before they gave him the mic to do the interviews. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, hey, Fev. Yep. So I've been in the martial arts and boxing industry for all my life, and we joke often about, they found that guy that fought him, that came in and fought the champion in the front bar an hour before the fight. And that's exactly what they did to Fev. Yeah, Fev he had no role to play on the day, and stitched him up. It was perfect, but he was the king of stitching everybody else up. So they got him back. Jamie Elliott, Charlie Cameron, Nick Martin, Oliver Florent,
David Victor is passing his cards through, base cards as well.
Travis
Thank you,
Pope.
David. He also said any autos will go to the kids too.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
Hey?
It was a joke.
No, it's on the stream now. I'm joking. Sorry, mate.
Poor David.
Here we go. We got an Essendon, Jake Stringer. So the story I was trying to tell at the start of the thing was the Essentials. They had a Kmart release this year, so they came out with a red Essential. This isn't a red. This is a team color. They had a smoke acetate Essential, and then for the big one in the instant win pack, they have a green platinum numbered Essential. And we were lucky to win a set of them.
Yeah.
And they were
very nice.
Sexy cards.
It's very essential to have a big mix though, isn't it?
Boom Tish. Did we get the Boom Tish in there?
Yeah.
Luke Shuey, Harris Andrews, Tom Green. We'll go from the back because we've got another colour spot. Rory Sloane.
She looked like a character on Hawaii 5-0 in the ad on TV. Lol. That was the...
Oh, yeah.
Tina Turner hair.
Yes. Isaac Smith. And who we got here? Tom Green. Dylan Moore for the Hawks. And Brandon Ellis for the Suns. Colour spot. So the colour spot set, when you get it all together, they are a very good looking set.
Very colourful.
Thank you.
I like that.
All right. Adam Serra for the Blues. Andrew McGrath, Angus Brayshaw.
You related to Grant Glenn?
No, I don't think there is. No, they've had that discussion a few times.
Have they?
It gets brought up whenever he has a clanger. Then they go, hey, Andrew.
Slate.
Yeah.
That one looked like a blank slate, guys. We pulled... yeah, no blanks.
Dylan Grimes, Rory Laird, Aaron Phillips, and what do we got here? I'd say Andrew Gaff, Eagles mascot. So the Eagles went in a mini, and I think they went to Nicole Jenner.
Any big Sydney cards?
Not yet. No. We've got a Gold Coast Suns acetate. We have got a North Melbourne numbers, numbered to 38. Max waiting for everybody at the end of the show. We're going to talk about him. We've got a Sam Walsh Brownlow predictor, low number 1 off his jumper, number 19. So while Maddie's away, I'll tell you some stories. There you go, Harry McKay. There's the other twin tower. Maddie Prasparkas. Shannon Hearn, West Coast Eagles. Tyler Banks. And Jamie Lambert. I think we've got a colour spot behind here, so we'll go to the back. Ollie Wines. Sean Darcy. Took Miller. Actually love this guy. Great footballer. Could have won the Brownlow last year if Paddy Cripps didn't come over the top and beat him. Who we got here? We've got a Brisbane Lions, Kate Lutkins colour spot. So yeah, when Matty gets back, don't tell him what I said, all right? Okay, here we go. Dom Sheed, Isaac Heaney, we've got a colour spot there. Isaac Heaney for the Sydney. Lucky Whitfield, Hugh McGluggage, Brisbane, we'll go to the back. Angela Foley, Port Adelaide. Another Footy Stars. So again, guys, if anybody wants one of the Footy Stars header cards, let us know. Davis Uniacke, Sam Collins, and Dana Hooker. I'm glad Matty's not here to besmirch the... I'm sure he'll find... And there he is. I love it. I love it. I was lucky enough to go and have a that is going in the lucky or not dip. Okay, so Matty's going to go and construct a lucky or not dip, and it's lucky because that card will be involved, and it's not going to be involved in tonight's one. But he's not telling you that. No, we're joking. Somebody's going to have a chance to win that. You'll have a 1 in 4 chance. Jared Berry, Darcy Parish, Jacob Wiedering, and we've got a colour spot behind there, so we'll go to the back. Hayden Young, Fremantle. Ben
Putting
Cunnington.
it in number 4.
So for those that didn't hear him, he said number 3 will be where the money is.
Number 4.
Trent
There it
Cotchin,
is.
Mitch Duncan, Jacob Weeding for Carlton, colour spot at the back, Ebony Antonio for the Dockers.
Josh Giddey's one.
Yeah, you got a Josh Giddey auto, didn't you?
Did buy a new one, yeah. Did get a new Josh Giddey order.
All right. Okay, James Sicily. Taylor Adams for the Collingwood. Stephen May for Melbourne. Oh, just throw it out there. Sorry, guys, I didn't even see that one there. Well, that's a bit of a cracker. Matthew Owies for the Carlton Football Club. Number 44. I was too busy looking up at the screen to see if somebody wrote something funny. And we got a Matthew Owies. So, oh, there you go. Look at that. Go the Blues. Is that Craig Baxter?
Get him over to the crown.
Sorry? For me?
Yeah, down a bit.
Down a bit
There
now.
you go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Yep.
Da,
Well
da,
done.
da, da, da. Get a photo, quick. You never told me there was going to be acrobats in this. All right, let's have a look. It will be numbered. We'll go down the bottom here. It is, okay, starts with a 0 again. That's a good thing. 86, 086. I was hoping it was going to
Oh,
be
you
08.
revert. What jersey number is he? Is he 86?
No, I think he's like 4 or 6 or something like that. He's a small forward at Carlton. There you go. What a cracker. Well done, Carlton.
Now you've got some cash in your wallet here.
Yes.
I'll put that in. What?
Yeah. Just chuck the whole wallet in.
We'll put Brian's credit card in one of those boxes.
That'd be the
booby.
booby prize.
Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
that'd be the booby.
That's the booby prize. Yeah, joke's on you. It comes with a debt.
So there will be knocking on the door, but yeah, Sam Durden, Orla O'Dwyer, James Warple for the Hawks. Okay, we've got a milestone at the back. Riley O'Brien, Jack Rewalt, Jamara Ugle-Hagan, and Jack Sinclair for the Saints. There you go, Brian. AFL milestone, Ben McAvoy for the Hawks. That's a good card. 250 milestone. I'm just going to find a couple of sleeves here. There you go. You can stop looking, I found them. All right. Ben McAvoy. I really, really like these milestone cards. They make a great set. They look good. And they look regal. They look like a trophy, so I like that. Check, make sure. Aaron Norton, Chelsea Randall, Sebastian Ross, Brody, James Warple. All right. 7 or 8, maybe 10 packs to go. Here we go. And we called this beer and banter, and we haven't done much beer yet, so we're going to have to play catch up. Okay. Andrew Gatt, Elise Parker, Mimi Hill. We go to the back. Oh, we've got one more there. Josh Dacos. The funny thing, they were playing in the game last week, and his brother handed him the ball and sold him under the bus, and he had 2 players come at him so hard, he just gave the ball straight back to his brother and let his brother take the hit. It was hilarious. It was like, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours.
Oh, you talking about? Sorry.
Bradley Hill. No,
Yep.
I was just letting the guys know a funny thing that happened in the game last week.
Hi, Dad. How are you? Love Oscar. I love you.
Oh,
Oscar,
g'day, buddy.
Hello, mate. How you going?
I need you to help me do a break one day, mate, because you always find the gold.
Is he talking to you or me?
Which Oscar? Which dad?
Which dad? Which dad are you talking to?
Okay. Jack Zeeble, North Melbourne. The hole is dug. I'm in it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, honey. I'm sleeping out the back. I get it.
Hey, it's what do I got for that? Trigger.
All right, here we go. trying really hard to, because I know there are kids watching and stuff like that. So I'm trying very hard to keep Maddie somewhere near, decent. Matthew Kennedy, Dylan Shield for the Bombers, Amy's favourite player, Maxi Gorn, Braden Maynard. You know what we'll have to do one night? We'll have to do a Friday night break, mate, where we'll tag certain players, and every time their card comes up, you have to have a drink. Eleanor Brown, Jared Witts. I think Matty liked that idea so much he left the room to celebrate. Luke McDonald, Nat Fife, Fremantle, and we've got a mascot, Travis Boat, Port Adelaide. Right. So, question: has anybody here been to the grand final, the AFL grand final? I know I haven't, but have any of you guys ever been? Liam Duggan, West Coast. Callum Mills, we go straight up the back. Dylan Grimes. Adam Serra for Carlton. Rory Laird, Adelaide. Aaron Phillips. Jay Gresham. Tom Atkins. And our colour spot is Sam Powell-Pepper, Port Adelaide. Burst. Alright. Henry McGrath. Angus Brayshaw. Jack Crisp. Dom Sheed. What's that down there? Oh, it's our acetate. I knew there was something there. I should have looked a little bit harder. There you go, St Kilda. Jack Steele. And I've done that really, really badly because I've just blurted it out. But can you have a quick look at Jack Steele's jumper number, or can anybody tell me Jack Steele's jumper number?
David Victor, come on.
David, you're on the spot. Okay, so while I'm holding that there, there's another 0-1 card there if anybody's chasing one. All right, anybody? Because this is a low card. This is a very low number.
I gotta get on the thingo. The low number.
So Jack Steele.
Number
0. Yeah, it is extremely tough to get tickets. 0-0. Well, anything under 10's a much more sought after card. So the lower the number, the higher the value of the card. So Jack Steele, St Kilda. Who's got the Saints? 0-0-7. What a ripper.
7.
Here we go.
Who's got the Saints? St Kilda Saints, is it?
Yes.
Brendan McCoy.
Brendan, cracker of a card there, buddy.
McCoy.
Well done, mate. That's a beauty. So it's the acetate, 39. We might, a couple of these, we might even pop in top loaders. You okay if I do that? They should really go into a top loader to keep their...
Well done.
All right, let's bring them forward.
Yeah,
a little
go
bit.
for it. Yeah. Put them all in.
Yeah, beautiful. Guys, please, I am trying to work out, my little rhythm here. I am new to this. I do it because I love it.
Jumper number.
09.
Thank you, Brian Anyos. Thank you, Brian Anyos. For some reason
I knew it was close. I knew he was close to that. For those who are new to the game, jumper numbers are the most sought after number. So if you get a player's jumper number on a card, it's basically...
Same with NBA.
Yeah.
If you get a jumper number, it's definitely worth more than the standard number.
That's interesting. I did have a discussion because I am new to the NBA, so I'm still learning. I had a discussion with one person who told me that it makes no difference in the NBA.
It does make a difference.
And I thought, well, that's because I've actually got
especially it's not going to make much difference in an undervalued player.
Yep.
But if you're talking about like your Steph Currys and your Jokic and everything, it's definitely sought after. We're talking about the very end of collectors though.
Yep.
We're not talking about every day.
Yeah.
People buying cards.
Yep.
More so the very
Paddy Cripps.
Yay!
Captain Cripps.
It's a Cripsy.
It's a Cripsy. Yeah, we Paddy Cripps. He won the Brownlow last year, and I didn't have him like as a Carlton fan. I was excited for him. I had a few, Amy and I and the kids, we had a few Carlton Brownlow redemption cards and stuff. But I'd given up at about 18 rounds in. I thought, no, he was done and dusted. It was all over. And blow me away, he had 3 scores of 3 in the last 3 rounds and come over the top and won it. So, Cripsy.
Good on you,
Jeremy
Cripsy.
McGovern. What have we got there? We've got Mason Redmond for Essendon.
Reddo, they call him.
And Hatchard. The red man.
The red
The
man.
Ranger.
Reddo.
Tom Lynch.
Tom Lynch. That'd be Jeremy Oxley's favourite, actually, the red one.
Yeah. Superstar at the Suns and left and went to Richmond. Larky.
I was actually just going to say that. You beat me to it. There you
Charlie
go.
Rowbottom.
Charlie Rowbottom.
And who we got here? We've got a colour spot, Christian Petrarca. Again,
Packer.
flying up the Brownlow odds at the moment.
Yep.
He's been playing some solid football. Great footballer. All right.
I saw 1995 Carlton Grand Final. We thumped Geelong.
Yes. Yes. What
Craig
a grand
Baxter.
final.
Craig Baxter showing his age there.
What a grand final. Harry Morrison, Beck Beeson, Daniel Rich. And I'm just glad Carlton have done the right thing and let everybody else have a go for a few years.
Let him have a go.
Yeah, let them win a couple.
Let him have a go. I saw the grand final in Brisbane. Did you hear about that?
Well, apparently there was a grand final played in Brisbane last year.
So it's the once in a lifetime ever event because they're never going to do that again unless we have another COVID of some sort at the same time.
Well, I'm not going to see myself getting tickets to Melbourne, so I'll have a better chance of spreading some, world debilitating disease. And
Yeah, I can see
It
you
is
going.
hard.
I can see you working for the next 12 months on some sort of disease just so you can watch the grand final in Brisbane. I was 6 months in the womb.
oh,
Craig Baxter, 6 months in the womb at 95.
I got another Carlton card here. It's not it's an essential. Jacob Wiedering, one of the best backmen in the game. Go, you good thing.
Go, Jacob Brudering.
Wiedering.
Weedo.
Wieders.
They call him Weet-Bix.
Weet.
They do. They call him Weet-Bix. He has a lot of Weet-Bix.
Mate, that wouldn't surprise me. He's a huge, big chunk of a lad. There we go.
All right. So where's the auto?
Well, we haven't seen one yet, so we're not 100% sure on where our autos are hiding. They're common pearls, mascots, essentials, milestones, numbers, Brownlow predictors. So we've got a Brownlow predictor. So the whole idea of these predictors, guys, if this player wins the Brownlow, you send this card in, it gets redeemed, and they send you an autographed card, numbered 19, because that's the redemption card you got. So these are the most sought after cards, and there's Rising Stars, there's Brownlow, and there's Coleman predictors, and then there's also the Brownlow predictor. How did I not know that?
Yeah.
The Premiership predictor.
Yeah.
So there's
I was going to say that. Actually.
yes. Thank you. You should have.
I should've
Feel
just-
free to jump in.
I should have just piped up for the FAL.
Keziah Pickett, Darcy Moore, the most beautiful footballer in the world. Zach Merritt, and we've got a colour.
I think
Lachie
Gary
Neal.
Ablett is.
Marbor Chol. There was a few memes going around a couple of years ago when he first came to Collingwood, and he looked like I can't remember the female actress that he looked like, but a lot of photos side on. He definitely
Who's
looked.
this? Gary Ablett.
No,
I don't think Gary Ablett looks like any.
Darcy Moore.
Darcy Moore. Let me have a look. Let me have a
So
look. See if I
Darcy
can work
Moore.
it out.
Amy will be able to tell me. Okay, here we go. Ash Riddell,
Sandra Bullock.
Jack Seal. No. Keira Knightley,
Keira Knightley. Oh, that's
Stunner,
Yeah.
Andrew Brayshaw, and yeah, again, I shouldn't. Oh, there we go, Sam Doherty, the Doc, the only man I know who can have cancer, testicle cancer, twice, beat it twice, and come back twice and play AFL footy again. What a legend, the Doc.
Beautiful.
Great story that
The
one.
doc who saw the doc at the time.
Yeah, well, he needed a doc.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of.
And it was Doc, wasn't it?
Yeah. there are a lot of superstar stories in the AFL. We are blessed that a lot of these guys do come back from some pretty tough things. But Doc, there he goes. Look, Doc. He just wants to be in the frame.
That's twice.
That's twice. 2 cards.
2.
Jess Duffin, Josh Kelly,
Kelsey, they call him. Kellogg's. So we got Weet-Bix and Kellogg's. Urban Dictionary doc. No, we will not do that. We will not do that, Reece Smith.
All right.
We will not look up that. Nobody look up that. Viewer discretion is advised. Do not look up Urban Dictionary docking.
Is that Reece?
Yeah. You don't look.
Reece, can you send us your photo of it? Marcus Bontempelli, the Bont. Nick Hind, Amy McDonald, Nick Voloston, Richmond. And here we go. It is a Fremantle Docker, Caleb Sarong. What's that seagull doing?
It looks like he's going to attack him.
He's going to take his head off.
Well, he's got a big one.
All right. Here we go, guys. Last pack. Fingers crossed we'll find something in this one. We've had a pretty good break. We've got a 007 Jack Steele. We've got a David Swallow, the Brownlow predictor for Sam Walsh. So we've had a pretty good break.
Yeah.
But it can always get better. It can always get better. All right, here we go. Jordan De Goey, Collingwood. Taylor Harris, Melbourne. Luke Parker, Sydney. Nick Natanui. Absolute superstar, but he's had a quiet year this year. Bailey Smith. Oh, there he is.
Hey, Reece's son. His name's Bailey Smith.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, tell him don't be like this Bailey Smith.
Reece would never let him grow a mullet like that.
Mate,
Actually, Reece would let him do whatever he wants, but I'm just yeah. I want a mullet like that now.
Bailey has been reprimanded a couple of times for taking partying too far.
Yeah,
so
that's like Reece's son, actually.
Yeah.
He's a big party. He's a big party animal.
Okay, here we go. That's a nice haircut, Tom Stewart.
Yeah.
See, that's the haircut your mum wants you to have. Very nice.
That's the Daniel Jones haircut, that one.
Dan Houston. Jack Lukosius. Look at the face on that one. Now, this is what I love about these cards. That's determination.
Looks like he's doing some sort of demon.
Yeah, he's a demon. He looks like Frankenstein. All right, what do we got? We got a Dockers milestone, Andrew Brayshaw, James's brother-in-law. Andrew Brayshaw, first semi-final 2022, he broke his 100-game. There's a little bit of. This is why we sleeve these ones. You can see on the bottom there, there's just a little bit of.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's a bummer. But
always sleeve a milestone.
There you go. All right, so we'll pop him over there. So, guys, so far that's been pretty impressive. Now let's have a little bit of fun. Let's get this lucky or not
lucky
thing
or
going.
not dip. We're going to give away. Now there's 2 big things in this lucky or not dip. Just FYI, there is, what was the card?
The Mac Andrew 15 of 25 green rookie insert.
You know what else we've got?
I'm hoping it's not that Reece docking photo.
I've already put it in there. I'm giving away a whole box of AFL footy stars.
I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to get a read on this guy. Are you serious?
Yep, whole box.
A whole box?
Yep, whole box. It's in there. It's in one of them.
Can I get a big round of applause for this guy, please? A whole box of footy stars. There you go. All right. Well, yeah. I'm a little bit speechless. That's a big giveaway. That's a great giveaway, mate. Thank you very much.
Yep, I accidentally pushed the You Died button then.
There's
a You Died button.
All right. Everybody that's got a beer or a wine or a drink in front of them, let's have one for Matty Hot Hands. Cheers, Matty.
Thank you, Brian, for doing this. Let's go to the... you want to run through what you got there, and then we'll take them away and put lucky or not dip in its place.
2, 3.
Thanks again.
4.
Signature Sports Breaks. Nicole Jenner, you are more than welcome.
All right. Okay, Matthew Owies Carlton, numbered card. A numbers card, and it's numbered to 86. There you go. Stay in the frame, Brian. Flynn Perez for North Melbourne, 39, numbered to 38. David Swallow, Captain Courageous, Gold Coast Suns, numbered to 233. Jack Steele, absolute champion footballer, and I love what he's doing with his tongue.
He's almost doing the blue steel there, isn't he?
He is. He's giving it the blue steel. 007, low numbered card. Great hit, that one, guys. Great hit. And the hit of the break so far is the 2023 Brownlow Predictor Sam Walsh, Carlton. Number 19, one-off jumper number. All right, congratulations, everybody. So,
all right, let's go. Let's do our shuffle first, shall we? We'll find out who's going to get the lucky or not. Actually, we'll do the thing first.
not the same one now.
No,
Right.
it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. All right, so let's have a look at what is this will be one of the last times we have this style, lucky or not.
Okay.
We've got a new concept that we're working on.
Oh, that's a little bit.
The boxes are very, you know,
Yeah.
it's almost like we're coming live to you from a garage. You know what I mean? That's how it feels.
Yeah, well, it does have that garagey. I just tipped the kids' Lego bits out, and
Well, that's why I put in the green screen here. I put the backdrop as the garage. You know?
right, yeah, and it looks good, mate. I would swear I was in a garage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was going for.
No, you've nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
All right, so let's go to our shuffle. Find out who our winner is tonight. Here we are.
So I had two friends a while back. They went for a job interview. They were twin brothers, Paddy and Mike. They were Irish guys. And Mike walked in and he says, "All right, mate, this is a pretty simple interview. It's a pretty easy job. Which hand am I holding up?" He said, "Oh, that's easy. It's your left hand." And he says, "Right, mate, you're hired. Out you go." He walks back in and he says to Mike, he says, "All right, Mike, same deal, mate. Pretty easy job. Which hand am I holding up?" He says, "I don't know. You shuffled them." And the silence was golden.
So I put up the saxophone.
Yeah, bing bong.
All right, let's go. First number, 10. 10 it is. All right. Siggy Shuffle. Well done, Brian. You're better off breaking than comedian. All right, Craig Baxter up the top and Brendan McCoy. Someone in here will win the lucky or not. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was that 10?
It was no, it was 8, wasn't it?
Was it 8?
10.
10, yeah.
Well, there you go.
8,
I wasn't even looking. Sorry.
9 and 10. The winner, Craig Baxter. Craig Baxter is the winner. Here we go. AFL. Oh, that's NFL. AFL. All right, Craig. Off you go, buddy.
I can't even see what's in here.
Off you go. What do you got now? You don't release his number. You leave his for the very end. Show him what he lost.
Right.
What he could have got.
Okay. Right. Okay.
What he could have got. Now, we hope he doesn't choose number 1.
Is it 1, 1, 4,
He said
3,
he'll go with number 4.
1, 4, 3 are two of the ones he didn't want, right?
Yep. So,
Okay,
so he wants number 4, so let's go with the others first. So
All
this
right.
is what you've missed out on, mate.
So this is you, your
Number
110.
4. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start over here with number 1. Shall we start with number 1? All right, number 1, because I like starting with number 1. That's my OCD coming out.
Yeah.
Here, mate, you just gave away $50 worth of break credit. That could have been yours, right? But the upside to it is you're still in with a chance of winning a Mac Andrew or possibly a box of Footy Stars. All right, 3 slides back here. He didn't go anywhere, guys. I promise he hasn't moved anywhere. Number 2, you sure you wanted number 4? You wanted number 4?
You want number 4? You want to stick with number 4? Give him one chance. Stick with number 4, or you want to change?
I mean, number 1's a great number. I'll give him 5, 4,
Hang on, no,
3,
because there's a bit of delay
2,
before he gets
1.
It's a bit more over the line. Just count down from 30. Are you sure you want number 4? 4 will do, okay?
Well,
Number
okay,
4.
all right. Well, okay,
Number
number
4.
2.
All
Number
right,
2.
number 2. What have we
Just
got
so
number
you
2?
guys can all see.
What do we got? Number 2. Oh, there
There's
it
Mac.
is.
There he is.
Oh, Craig.
All right. Mac Andrew, he was in there. 15 of 25. All right. So, Mac, mate, you've had a great game this week. You've done exactly what we needed you to do. So, you get a run again next week, son.
Yep. Good on you, Mac.
So, mate, you're in the team for next week.
Oh, number 2.
Number 3.
Yep, number 3, sorry. Number 3.
All right. What do we got? Okay. So, number 3.
Number 3
is... Oh, he's done something. Oh, it's a love note.
Yeah, this one's... I was hoping Craig would get it.
And it is...
Oh, it was a Footy Stars box.
Box of Footy Stars.
You know what that means? What does that mean?
Number 4.
What does that mean?
Wins. Oh, Desert Storm, you have gone big.
Now, Craig has served for our country. So he will love that. Do you want us to open it here, Craig, or do you want us to send that? That's a big pack.
That's a cracker.
It's got gum in it from 1992, I think.
19, and it's Oamaru from New Zealand gum too.
Yeah,
It's,
so it's the good
product
stuff.
of New Zealand. 1991.
I actually have the whole set. He probably does too. Do you actually? He probably does. I actually feel like he's serious. There you go. So, okay, open her up.
Open her up. All right, here we go.
I have the originals. I have the original set. Yeah. So we'll still send you these, and I'll send you the gum. Actually, I probably should throw the gum out because that's probably a bit of a risk.
It's probably going to be used if there is ever another battle of extreme.
Actually, we could find a signed Craig Baxter card in here.
Well, I'm just trying to get these out without.
These ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
These
Just
ones
pop
are
them
made
there.
of.
This one.
That's the gum. What is that?
Motto. It's the 73rd armor. Motto is honor, fidelity, and courage.
What is the gum? Is the gum not wrapped?
The gum is not wrapped.
What?
The gum is peel carefully.
It must have a clear wrap. It's got clear wrapping on it. Is it? It must have.
It's got some sort of.
I'll leave it for box 2.
Yeah.
All right. It's 7 o'clock. We've got the drop happening.
All right. Okay. Well, here we go. Nice and quick. In flight with the A7s. Desert Storm. Mission accomplished. I think the A7s come back
That's
happy.
Tom Cruise, that one.
Hey, did you know the same actor that played Wilson in that Tom Hanks movie where he's lost on the desert island?
The ball.
Yeah, played the same actor in the beach volleyball scene in Top Gun.
It's a ball.
Commander-in-Chief.
Oh, that was a good one. You got the good ones tonight.
General Richard G. Graves. A very serious looking gentleman. Number 5. Mid-air refueling. Paratroopers in flight. Dropping behind the lines. F-15 fighter plane and M1 Abrams. All right. I'm going to get out of your hair, guys. Thank you very much for putting up with me. Guys,
Well done,
I hope
Craig.
you enjoyed today's break. We're going to, we'll probably drop on Monday night for the, drop on Monday night for the next AFL break.
We'll have a hobby next.
Beautiful.
We'll have
Get
a
the
hobby
hobby up.
next. Yeah.
All right.
We'll have
Thank
a
you.
hobby next, guys. So look forward to that. We'll make sure we tag everybody that's in the break now. And if you want to jump in on the hobby, then good on you. Good on you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for putting up with me, guys. I'm very happy with how that one went. A lot better than last week.
Yeah. Well, you held the cards in front of the camera. That worked out well.
It's a good start.
It's a good start. Thanks, Brian. Good on you. Good on you, Reese. Thank you. You know, Reese. Reese.
Oh, sexy guy.
Yeah.
Man
Reese,
model.
Reese is our model. Cool. Okay. Thank you, guys. I hope everyone had a good night and enjoyed themselves. AFL is very new to me, so I'm enjoying learning. It's almost like NFL all over again.
And be prepared, guys. In about 8 weeks, there will be the Optimum release for AFL, and we're going to do everything we can to try to get hold of some of the Optimum cards. Anyone that knows anything about AFL, these are bangers, right?
David Rigtor will be all over that, I think.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people will be all over that. And that's called Optimum Prime, isn't it?
Optimum. You can keep the prime bit for yourself, mate. All right.
Optimum Prime, is it? Yeah. Transformers is out at the moment, actually. It's in this. Okay.
Bye.
See you guys. Have a good night. Have a good week. Bye.